Is it actually happening right now? Please be a bowfin. It's a freaking bowfin. It's a bowfin. It's a bowfin. Are you kidding me? Let's go.
Bowfin. Prehistoric. These fish have been around for thousands and thousands of years, and they are probably one of the oldest fish in freshwater. They are strong.
Oh yeah, it's a nice bowfin.
They are aggressive. And they are addictive. As a first-time angler trying to target these fish, it was a lot of work, a lot of firsts,
So my first bowfin.
and a lot of fun.
Oh my God.
I have seen Limestone City Angler catch a ton of bowfin over the last 2 years. So I reached out to him and I said, hey man, I really want to get on a bowfin. Can you make this happen? And he was so stoked about it. He said, no problem, it's gonna happen. We're gonna get you down here. I got a perfect spot in mind, and we're gonna get you and some of your crew on your first ever bowfins. Luke is basically a bowfin whisperer. This guy knows exactly what to use, where to target them, where to find them, from what rod and reel to what hook, weights, what kind of bait, like how to hook it on your hook. He knows it all. So I knew he was the perfect guy to try to get us on our first bowfin ever. So we started making trips down there and targeting these fish. So our first trip down there was myself, Dylan, and Amanda. As soon as we got there, Luke hooked up into a bowfin.
Well, the guys just showed up and I got my first fish on. Yeah, see him? He's gobbling it. There we go. All right, let's take the switch off. Got him.
They are mean fish. They are freaking Jurassic fish. Just looking at them, you can see how old they look. That just got us super stoked. I knew we were with the right guy. I knew we were in the right spot, and we were ready to rock.
Unreal.
You guys brought me some luck. There you go. Welcome to K-Town. Nasty. People are like, oh, watch your hand with a pike. Yeah, they got sharp teeth. These guys got sharpness and power. Like, if he chomps, like, it's like you hear the snap, 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 snap. Like that
Just
bone right
muscle,
there,
yeah.
you just hear just snap, snap.
And we got there, and Luke showed us what the setup was, how to rig our rods for bowfin, because I've never done it.
Well, today we're targeting bowfin. It all started by accident, actually. I started by trying to target channel cat and using the techniques to target channel cat, like bloody cut bait and different things like that. I started catching a lot of bowfin, started doing some research on them. The more I caught them, the more I fell in love with them. And basically it's just been all downhill from there. I've been tracking them, and as I've been following them, I've been learning different habits of them. And this particular spot, right now we're in the heart of the summer. Oxygen levels are low in the water. So I find that they're stacking up at places like this because A, the oxygen levels are better, and B, these particular places attract all the bait fish, and they're a hardcore predator and they're chasing that bait. Where the fish go, I go. They're here and we're catching some. Right here where we're fishing a particular boat channel. So in the middle of the channel, it's exactly 10 feet and it's kind of like sandy settlement. All the weeds have been broken down by all the boats going through. So there's a very defined channel, and that seems to be perfect for the bowfin because they're a very ambush predator. They've been around for a long time, actually date back to the Jurassic period. So they sit basically in the weed line waiting for something to come through those balls of bait, and they just ambush it. So basically we're setting up right in that ambush line and just waiting for one to come cruising along, which they seem to be patrolling an area quite aggressively, like, because one will come right after another. So if you're in the right area, you'll know it. So I'm using a float, but not as a bobber. I'm actually using it as an indicator when something's on my line and pulling it tight, and using it to keep my line above all the weeds. Or the traditional way, which how I started fishing with channel cat, is your basic sliding weight, swivel, piece of fluorocarbon, and your large hook. And that's traditionally how I like it, except for in the heart of the summer when the weeds are the thickest. You usually try to go less weight and even a float.
Now the best way to target these fish is with cut bait. You want it sitting right on bottom, and you want a big piece of cut bait, but you don't want your hook buried in the bait. You want it pretty much exposed, so you basically just hook the hook onto the skin of the fish. And he showed us all that, and we got our lines in the water. Now when it comes to bowfin fishing, they're either on or they're not on. Like, if they're on, they're on. Like, you'll catch a dozen in a day. There is days where it can be slow. Like, you'll maybe only have 1 or 2 hits from a bowfin all day, and it's just part of the game. Like, they're not always going to be just non-stop action, but they're also not always going to be super slow. So on this first day, Dylan got the first bowfin of this adventure, his first bowfin ever, and he was super, super stoked about it.
Oh, yeah, it's a bowfin. It's a bowfin.
Let's go.
There you go, brother. How do you like that?
I like that!
That was sick. Let's go, Dylan.
See, I was praying to God,
On the
right?
net job. Good job, girl.
Nice job.
You?
Nice.
Beautiful. Do I gill him?
Yep. Pure muscle, hold tight.
So my first bowfin, of course, it was caught on Luke's rod, but that's okay. Let me take it. We got 4 lines out, so.
Congratulations.
Wow, this is cool.
That first day, we only saw those 2 fish. Fished till dark, packed it in, and we took off, headed home. Immediately as I got home, I sent Luke a message. I said, hey man, I need to get back out there next weekend. Do you want to? And he said, absolutely. Get back here and we'll get you that bowfin. So the next weekend we went, and we had a beautiful cookout. A bunch of different YouTubers were there, and we had some awesome wild game. We had deer. It was so good, cooking it up on a barbecue while we all got our lines in for bowfin. That day, the bass were on. We caught a few bass, which was cool.
Oh, reel down, reel down. Set it. There you go, fish on.
The bass!
Look at the size of that bass.
Nice fish, dude!
It's a bucket.
On cut bait!
Big old bass on cut bait, baby. Not bad. Let's get her back. At least someone got some footage of it. Beautiful. Wrong way, my guy. Wrong way, my guy. There you go. Oh, wrong way, my guy. There he goes. Oh, it's another largie.
No way, another largemouth
It's a dang largemouth bass.
That's crazy.
That's a good one. Yes.
Tyler got one now, Luke.
Well, we haven't got any bowfin, but that's been, how many bass is that now? 2. 3? 3 bass now.
But the bowfin again, kind of slow. We might have only saw 1 bowfin that day, but like I said, it's the luck of the draw. Like, they're either on or they're not. You can't pick or choose that. It's fishing, right? And that day, it was Amanda's turn. Her rod went off, she set the hook, and she had a big bowfin on it. Not a giant, but this fish was 6 to 7 pounds. That's gonna be a fish.
Yep.
That's a fish.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God, it's a huge bowfin.
That's a nice bowfin, Amanda. No way.
That's a big bowfin.
That's a nice fish, girl.
You want to net that for her, bro?
Yep.
Yeah, get that in the net for her, man. Oh,
Where's the net?
Amanda.
Where's the net?
Where's the net?
Oh, Andre had the net.
Oh, no. All right.
Are we
We're gonna hand bomb it.
handle that?
Oh
Baby, that's
my God.
Don't stick your hand in its mouth, brother.
Dude.
That's a nice one.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, how are we doing?
Are you good?
Nope.
Oh my God. Let's go! Let's go!
Biggest one from this spot.
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
That's so
Yeah.
awesome.
That's a big bowfin.
That's crazy.
That's a big bowfin.
That's a big bowfin.
Oh my God.
Her first bowfin ever. It was an absolute beautiful fish. Put up an awesome fight. This fish was big, powerful, mean. It was just an awesome fish to see.
Now you gotta hold it.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Welcome to K-Town.
There we go, folks. Amanda officially has a bowfin on the board. That's a pretty good one, probably close to 6 pounds. Beautiful fish. This is my third bowfin seeing one in person. So awesome, awesome fish. We're gonna get this fish back in the water. And Amanda had her first bowfin. Come on.
Oh God.
Alrighty, folks, that's going to be the end of the video. This was our second outing with Luke. We got Dylan his first bowfin on the first trip. Luke caught one that day as well. And today we got Amanda a nice bowfin. It was probably 6 to 7 pounds. It was a beautiful fish. We had an awesome day with a barbecue and a bunch of other YouTubers here. We had Fishing with Andre. We had Bytown Bassin. It was just a really, really good day. And that bowfin was just a great way to shut it all down. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you got any questions or concerns, leave a comment below because we love hearing from you guys. If you ain't subscribed to the channel, make sure to subscribe because we're dropping videos every Sunday. Thank you all for watching and we'll catch you in the next one. So now we've seen 3 bowfins on our adventure. 2 firsts have been broken, Dylan and Amanda, and now it's my turn. So